She's back here with another video, and today I'm gonna start a new what's it called QB franchise. Oh yeah, we also have D here. Say hi.
I'm gonna put it to you simply.
Hello, everyone.
I want you to be
I'm
our
not gonna
starting
be really
quarterback.
talking that much.
And I'm talking from day one.
Talking from day
you
one.
Work hard.
If
you
I
focus,
work hard
and you
and
commit,
I focus and I commit,
you're not only going to graduate here with a 4-year degree, we're gonna win a national championship together.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. National Signing Day, 3 weeks later. Alright. So, let's Skin Tone 2 is about now. Skin Tone 3. It's like in between Skin Tone 3 and Skin Tone 2. So I guess this is. This mostly looks like me. Oh, hold up. Are you watching it, D?
Yeah, hold up.
Yeah, I think that will look kind of. That's how it's starting to grow a little bit like that. No, not like blonde. Maybe a dirty blonde. My color's brown. Are you seeing what my dude looks like?
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who helped me along the way. It's because of them that I have the opportunity to play at the next level.
This is really how my voice is.
I want to thank everyone for showing up today. It's because of all you guys that I'm even in this position right now.
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who helped me along the way. It's because of them.
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom. Never forget to thank your mom. Mind telling me where you're going to be signing?
Actually, it's why I'm hiding it here.
Alright,
Well,
I have
know you'll make the
no
right
idea
choice.
who
And
I'm
if you
going
need
to
any
sign
advice,
with.
I'm
Okay,
always...
wait. Give me the
Really?
name of the channel. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Wait, oh, my new one?
Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's how I
anytime.
can watch.
Actually, I've been
Sports
meaning to run
Central,
into
but I
you.
haven't posted anything on it.
Hello?
Oh, I thought you were streaming.
Hello?
No, I'm streaming on my normal one, my Zen CJ's YouTube.
Oh.
Who's it gonna be? Okay.
I don't know who I should sign with. Oregon,
I'm watching.
maybe. Oregon has a good defense. I know that Danny wants me to sign with Oklahoma because his family is a huge Oklahoma fans. So, I'll sign with Oregon because they have a good defense. So basically, I'm a QB. I'm a quarterback going into the football game. All right. Well, we're in Arlington, Texas.
With this team's starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college, not one.
Look, their game plan isn't complicated. Drop back, scan the field, and throw it to Isaiah Street. That's what got them to the college football playoff, and that's what's going to keep them in this game.
Drop back, scan, and throw. We're not sure the new kid can do any of these things. Don't you think that's a little harsh, Snape? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Doesn't that say something right there? What happened to that trust?
Coach, you want to see me?
Come in. I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
What? That doesn't make any sense. You said I was gonna be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. And there's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
I'm not going anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. You'll see.
If you're the coach, how do you let five-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
No. Better question is, if you're a young, five-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play you?
Because he's got something to prove. To who? To that coaching staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys who spent the last 4 years telling him, you're not good enough. He's got to prove it to those guys.
I gotta take this.
Hello to viewers.
All right, gentlemen. Like Coach and I always say, second you step off this
I'm
bus,
one of them.
you're on a business trip. We got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it.
All right. Oh, cool. Alright, so this episode will probably go until,
Oh yeah, it's me. You're the guy to get it done.
about, until about when I get drafted.
Hey, JoJo. You was weak. I did. Yes. Glad you noticed. Hey, boy.
Game day, baby. Game day.
Get in there. Whoa, whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe. Go on in there.
Hey, she don't think that I'm a player.
This is for players and coaches only.
Oh, this is where I gotta pick who I'm playing. Let's play Texas Tech. Let's play Texas.
I'm here to play Texas Tech.
What?
The Red Raiders, yeah.
You? Okay. What's your name?
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah,
Well, I don't know who you are, but, go ahead.
I'm the quarterback.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
All right. So we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Scrambler.
Oh, man. Hey, what's up, man? I like to keep the defense guessing. If there's a lane, I'll find it and go.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How my teammates describe me.
Yeah, were you intense? You were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
I guess you could say I always stay engaged with my teammates. As you go about the week, I want to make sure everyone's prepared and ready to do their job when we come there for game day.
So a real team-first, team-player guy.
Yeah, sure, you can say that.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Because winning the national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. Got you.
All right.
Wow. I don't know how to respond to that. Oregon has the worst colors, but their defense is so good. Oh wait, I didn't do it right. Oh.
Let's go now.
That was the drill. Okay.
Ready, ready! 60 Pittsburgh! Leaf River! Leaf River! Ready, ready!
Near third, Isaiah Streets. That's who is going to. That's who's going to win the game for us.
Down! 18 Gator! Ready?
How is that not good?
Set, 8, read! Get it!
I had to have done it. What? Oh my
Ready?
god.
15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Shoot! Come on, set! 60 outlaw, fire! Set, ready? 50, plant! Set, go! Set up, 10 logo! Set up! Here we go, now!
Wow, that's stupid.
Let's go! 10-2 star! Ready,
High
ready?
pass.
Here we go, set!
This is
Let's
easy.
go!
Low pass. Come on, Isaiah, you could have won.
Here we go! 9 Leaf River! Leaf River! Ready, set! Hit it! Ready, up! Ready, up! Let's go now! Get it!
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
Alright, well, a lot of pressure. And also, I'm playing on all pro, so it's going to be real hard.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're going to destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right?
I'm going to have to agree
Right?
with Coach.
I need to prove to him I can handle this. Maybe playing it safe's the best option.
Look, you don't have to prove anything, especially to him. Dude had you on the bench for 4 years, remember that? You need to wake up.
There's a lot at stake right now for all of us. Even more so for Isaiah, so you don't take what he says personally. You're doing the right thing.
Okay.
All right. Have a good game.
Does that dude have a Lions tattoo on right there? Alright, now I'm gonna actually play the game now.
Christian, I gotta go. Let's see.
Well, outside it's a
Good luck-
rare
good luck with
Texas
this, Jim.
snowstorm, but we are indoors here at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, and tonight it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Texas Tech Red Raiders taking on the Oregon
There's
Ducks.
Mahomes right behind me.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. A big test ahead. His first collegiate snap coming right now as the Ducks have it 1st and 10. They'll go play action and let him throw right away.
There you go.
Finds a man with a crossing route. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 Oregon. Now this is Keller. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Streets, you need to get open. You're like the only person.
2nd and 11. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Let's go for a man. He's probably going to run it.
On 1st down. It's Young. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I think
it's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The
opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On the ground, they go with Young. And he'll power his way up near the 25. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
He's gonna... Probably not going to run.
On 3rd down, Warren. He sets to fire deep.
Well, we get the ball now.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there.
You
now
just have to pick the right.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
But atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Going to go with Keller here. And some room to work. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
What you doing? Is that cool?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
No.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
No.
Picked
No, we
off
got pick
inside
six.
the 10.
We got pick
Through
six.
an opening, and there he goes. Past the 20.
Ah, that's hurting.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid
I
moves
shouldn't have thrown it
afterwards
to Isaiah.
to take it all the way to the house.
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're a package deal, so if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for a national championship together, and now Isaiah with a chance to fulfill at least part of that dream. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10.
Scramble it, scramble it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Keller. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
That's a line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Streets. Carlson? Carlson.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
No. Intercepted
you
again.
Saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 11.
Oh, my God. That hurts.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now Warren, his
throw
incomplete.
Put some pressure on him. I think they're going to run it.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And, who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Now I think that we should
do it. 38. That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. This is Young on the carry, and he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Coverage your man.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They'll run on first down. Bird.
If he gets past him, it's a touchdown.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That burst good for 20 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Young. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Texas Tech, a newcomer to the college football playoff. They have won 11 conference titles in their history. But boy, this would be quite a feat to make a run through these games in Dallas and Santa Clara. Warren going to pass it.
There we go.
This will be incomplete.
Now he's
Physical
pass.
play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Actually, they might run it.
From the gun, Warren.
There we go.
Taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack.
Yep. Let's go, baby.
It's not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's who you're looking for.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
There we
get
go.
this one to about the 20-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move.
Not good. Nope, that's
exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off.
Streets should get open and feast.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down.
Streets,
get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
All right, well, field goal time.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Oh, my God. I am so unlucky with this game. This game hates me.
If you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
The Red Raiders with a 1st and 10.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Warren.
There we go.
Incomplete.
Now let's blitz.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Here's Warren to throw.
There we go.
He will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, it's Isaiah Streets.
Come out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
You get open.
As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
There you go, Streets. There you go.
They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
Oh, my God.
He's taken down.
You may as well.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
Get open. Bypass 2.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here.
There you go.
He's got his man on the crossing route. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Field goal.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away.
That's him.
And this one is right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
That was a good quarter. I mean, that was a good half.
Just want to check in with you. How'd you feel about the first half?
Take blame.
Hey, let's do it in the second half, baby. Come on.
I definitely could have played better. Got another half to go. Just got to get back there and get on the same page as these guys. Get back out and get after.
That's right. That's all you can do. Just make sure you relax. Second half's going to be fine.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Red Raider offense set to take over here.
Actually,
these guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Right. Let's go
2 yards, good enough for a first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Throwing on first down. Warren throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On second down now, it's Young.
There you go. Now we got
blitz. Lines up
now
a gain of
blitz.
4 to the 41.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
It's caught. Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
I'm going for a blitz. I don't care.
First and 10 now for Texas
Hooray
Tech.
for a fumble. Hooray for a fumble. We cannot afford a touchdown.
Now again, right side.
There you go.
Young.
That was the
And
right
that one
way.
blown
Oh,
up
yeah.
quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Going on the ground with Bird.
Okay, blitz now. Blitz time. Blitz time. Blitz time.
Third down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the gun on third down. Warren over the middle, complete. That's Richards. And he will get this into the end zone for a Red Raider touchdown. Austin Richards. 35 yards. And the Red Raiders push that advantage out a little bit more. A good sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Where's the pass interference?
Now, as you mentioned, they're
Please
down
tell
a little
me.
bit
Where
bigger,
is it?
but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Where was my offensive line? Where was it?
Picked off at the 40.
What the hell?
Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked
Pray for
problematic.
fumble.
Hit him
Pray
as he
for
threw
fumble,
it,
guys. Come on.
and the
Pray for
interception
fumble.
ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that,
Every time I'm
oftentimes
blitzing,
interceptions result.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. 2nd and 13. His throw's going to be
intercepted that. I'm
incomplete.
so bad.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines usually.
Here we go. Let's go.
Down hard, flat on his back.
Well, certainly some
Return
teams
middle.
are not
Let's
intimidated
go,
by down
baby.
and distance on defense, are
They
they? Third and
won't
very
fake
long.
it.
Let's go get this guy again. Big time pressure.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
19-yard.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Let's go on attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Get open. Get open.
Line of scrimmage, the 31
Don't be
now
like
on 1st and 10.
earlier today.
They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. Quick slant caught by Streets. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Back now here on EA Sports. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th.
That's a touchdown.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Chris,
They've been
you
very
open.
cohesive.
And he will score. Touchdown Ducks. A 16-yard touchdown. As his guys are back within a single score. The Ducks going to line up here and go for the 2-point conversion.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
A zone.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Running.
To throw on 2nd down.
There we go.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. The Red Raiders with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Warren. Throw left side complete. That's Richards. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. the play fake. Warren under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
All right, well.
An 8-yard gain, so that gets them halfway there. Now they're left with a third and 8 more.
Under smoke.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Operating from the gun, Warren. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the second.
Yeah, next time.
Secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Add this gain to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. The Ducks will come up now on a first and goal situation. And a touchdown here as we near the end of this ball game. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused, because they still have some work to do.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. He's back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On fourth down, Warren firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Richards. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. So behind a solid performance in the first college start for their senior quarterback, the Oregon Ducks are moving on to play for a national championship on Monday, January the 7th.
Oh my. Oh my. 1 point. 1 point. Wow.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
That was a gutsy performance out there tonight. You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to. And for what it's worth, I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby, we going to the chip. Woo. One more game, baby.
We got this, man.
Oh, yeah. Football's my life, man. But you got to stay grounded in what's important. So I got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah!
Em, looking good, Emily. Oh, and I'm loving this hat.
Thank you.
Oh.
Absolutely. Is that magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that?
Okay. Hey, I bet he'd probably be good at off the board, huh?
Yeah.
Look, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a unicorn, would you want its mane to be purple or pink?
Well.
Well, these are both tough, but good options. I'm gonna do pink, no question. Definitely pink.
Pink, no question.
Come on.
No, look. You see, look, you don't pick from the options given. All right, the game is in the name. Off the board. Now it's playing. Okay, look, if I had a unicorn, I'd have a mane that matches its horn. Silver.
I'd go with onyx.
Onyx. Okay. I told you she's a pro.
Hey, how are you? Todd Atwood, Emily's dad.
Hi.
Can I talk to you for a second? She's too shy to ask, but
I won the game
Emily
for
wanted
Isaiah.
to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
Yeah, of course. Anything.
She wanted you to throw 3 touchdowns.
3? I thought I said 4.
4 touchdowns. Is that okay?
Well, 4 touchdowns is a lot.
Yeah, but how can you turn down this face? Look at that.
But I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
Don't worry. He'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to see you again.
Nice to see you.
It was nice to meet you, Emily.
You too.
All right.
Oh my.
We're days away from the national championship game, and there is one big question on everyone's mind. Can lightning strike twice? Last week, we saw a quarterback with no game day experience lead his team to victory in the college football playoff semifinal. Kyle, is this kid good enough to win a championship?
Not at all.
That's it?
No, that's it. But hold on. I don't think he has to be. And let me tell you what I mean. There is so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do.
Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
You two be nice. You, Peter Schrager, do you think he'll rise to the challenge?
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, for real. He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game, he punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
Hey, can I talk to you a minute?
Sure, Coach.
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise. It's a lot of pressure. The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of us. And what's right in front of us is a game of football. Same rules as always. So you gotta take a step back. All right? You gotta breathe it in. You find a way to appreciate this moment, this time with your teammates, take in the crowd. Man, you do that, and everything gets real quiet. All right? So breathe. Take it in. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
I got you, Coach. Yeah, thanks.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Clemson Tigers taking on the Oregon Ducks. Here we go, the matchup we've all been waiting for. Number 1 versus number 2, and off we go in the College Football Playoff National Championship in Santa Clara. He had a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. He's 1-0 as a collegiate starter, but now that pressure, it ratchets up quite a bit. The Ducks have it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Oregon Ducks looking for that elusive first national title. Of course, they've been in the National College Football Playoff before behind Marcus Mariota following the 2014 season. And they beat Florida State. They blitz coming, and down he goes.
All right.
And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now for Clemson. Cooper now, operating from the gun. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
I don't know their style.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Jewell. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out. And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out.
I'm so lucky.
Trying to do better here.
So lucky.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
The screen's probably going to be about.
He'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Isaiah Street's the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
4 verticals?
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And he fires one that's intercepted.
That was supposed to be a high pass. What the heck?
This had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now Cooper to throw on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On first down, Jewell trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
We need to pray for a fumble.
Here's Cooper looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 12 yards there and a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Jewell. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Back to throw is Cooper on 3rd down. He throws it and hits the slant route to Thomas. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. Zacharias Thomas with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Where is it?
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's such an impressive first half to get that lead. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll set up a throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And a huge play that time. 42 yards. Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Back to throw here. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted.
I swear.
Able to get there and pick it.
It's so unfair.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's Cooper. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Going to hand to Jewell. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Cooper will look to throw it. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Cooper from the gun, he'll throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
On 1st down, Cooper. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Cooper now, operating from the gun. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. All told, they get 13 yards on that play. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Here's first and goal, Clemson. Now Cooper from the gun, he'll throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. DeMarcus Sowell there to make the grab. And Clemson tacks on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Rolling to his left. Found his target. It's Anderson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. He'll look to throw. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this has no chance. It's no good, well wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is.
Hey, come on. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right? What? Look, just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
I agree.
Got it. Hey, you know how much this means to me, right? Of course I do. Then make it happen. Okay, man.
Just 1 half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now Cooper looks to throw. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Clemson now with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Tight end right. 3 down.
From the gun, Cooper. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Zacharias Thomas, 31 yards. And Clemson tacks on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. That's fielded in the end zone. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. So, CD, you look at our quarterback. He's set it. He's been consistent. This is it. I'm graduated. I'm not going to go the grad transfer route. It's time for me to move on. If you're an NFL scout, do you see enough in him to think he's got a future in this league with this little experience that we've seen?
Every scouting instinct tells me to tell him to go the graduate transfer route. But you know how it is nowadays. And look, he's played awfully well.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play, sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time, it was definitely an or not.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Here's Cooper on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run with Jewell. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. So naturally they will decline it. They got the 1st down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the 1st down through hard work and effort anyway? 1st down.
On 1st down, they're going option left. And some strong running. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
2nd and 4. Henry's got it out on the left side. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Clemson, of course, back in the college football playoff for the 4th consecutive year. Champions in the 2016 season, trying to make it 2 titles in 3 years if they can get things done. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. DeAndre Jewell, 43 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. But Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been active in trying to help those who are going through the same struggles his brother went through. He formed a real bond, in fact, over the summer with one of them, 11-year-old cancer patient Emily Atwood of Centerville, Texas. And we're told that Emily and her father Tom made the 2-hour drive up to Arlington a week ago to watch their semifinal victory and got to spend some time afterwards with the All-American receiver and his new quarterback.
And folks out there should see how Isaiah's face lights up when the discussion turns to the young lady he calls him, and the inspiration that he takes from her fight. It's really something special to see. He makes a point to call her from the locker room after every game, and he says, listen now, she's not afraid to tell me if I do something wrong. She'll critique me in a heartbeat. But it's good to see a young man who wants to give back, one who gets it, and Isaiah Streets certainly gets it.
Emily, too, said to be watching from her hospital room. A surgery scheduled for today, and now she's got a receiver and a quarterback that want her to know that they are thinking of her, and, of course, we're thinking of her as well and wish her all the best.
Absolutely.
Back to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football. Incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Why can't this game just end?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
60 Pittsburgh. It's on field. It's our house. Hit it.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He will find the open man at Streets. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off. Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. On the move to his left. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. This one winding toward a conclusion, and look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Jewell. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And some room to maneuver. There he goes, left side. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back to throw now on first down. Steps away. Now a desk. It's caught at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. The extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And they will not get a chance to return this.
Wow.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On first down, Jewell. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. That one looks like he'll throw here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. Often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Clemson punter out there now. So the pressures of playing in a title game and a second collegiate start just too much for this young man to handle at quarterback as his guys fall here in this national championship game in Santa Clara.
Your college football's national champions, the Clemson Tigers.
Hey.
Hey.
A difficult loss to, in my opinion, too short career. Tell me, how you holding up?
I don't really know what you would say here. I guess I had this one shot. I let myself and my teammates down.
Listen, there's some good talk out there, all right? Keep your head up, nail it at the combine, and then this won't be your last game, okay?
You're right.
All right, get out of here.
Thanks, Tail.
You got it.
Yeah, you're right. Right. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he's right here. Okay, hang on. Hello?
Hey, it's Emily's dad. Look, I know that you got a lot on your plate right now, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just wanted to let you know Emily's out of the surgery and she is doing great, but she had to sleep through the game, so.
Probably for the best.
Thank you so much, by the way. In her, you have really made a fan for life.
Thank you. Emily's an amazing person, just. Please keep in touch. Let us know how she's doing.
I will. Okay. Thanks.
Take care.
The college football season's wrapped up and the draft is 2 months away. Today, we kick off the NFL Scouting Combine. Over the next 7 days, more than 300 college prospects will run, jump, catch, and throw for NFL coaches and scouts. Schrager, who's your player to watch?
I love the story of the backup quarterback who just came off the bench to lead his team to the national championship game.
Okay.
We've never known less about an NFL prospect.
Well, Peter, we do know that he did lose the national championship game. Hashtag matters.
Fair point, but in that game, you also saw his NFL caliber arm, Kyle, no doubt.
He's got a hose, but every NFL quarterback going into this draft has an NFL caliber arm. I'm just saying, if I'm a GM, I'm not going to just take some flyer on a kid who played in 2 games. I'm not doing it.
Come on, Debbie Downer. Listen, I'm with you, but we saw some good things in those 2 games. We saw good fundamentals. We saw good instincts. If he blows up the combine, he'll go in the 4th round, 5th at the latest.
Guess we'll find out soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully I do make it.
Yes, I hear you, and I've been hearing you for the last 15 minutes. I'm on top of it. How many times do you need to... Yes, I'm on top of it. I'm meeting with... I've got a few other guys to meet this week, and then I know that there's a time restraint. I understand that.
Thanks for taking the time to meet me.
Yes. Well, I know what he wants. I understand what he wants. He's told me what he wants. You don't have to tell me what he wants as well, okay? Just, can you hold on for a second?
Okay, but
Thank you. No, just be quiet. I take any of the other top quarterbacks available, and I get praise, and I get to keep my job. I pick you, a player that barely even picked up a ball in college, and then I'm nuts. And the seat that I've got to sit on gets red hot. So why don't you tell me why you should even be on my radar?
When I found out I wasn't going to start in college, it became clear that I should transfer if I want to play at the next level. But I didn't. because my word means something. And I'm proud of my decision to stick. And if I was running a team, I think I'd want players that were willing to compete.
Hey, I'm gonna have to call you back.
Call me back, but...
Yes, I'll have to call you back.
Okay, I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
Bye.
Are you for real? You and I have a mutual friend in common. Mr. Jack Ford. He and I served on the same staff in St. Louis together. What do you think he might say about your ability to lead a locker room?
Look, I respect Jack Ford, and I want you to...
Let me just stop you right there. Jack had nothing but praise to say about you. And frankly, now so do I. Listen, the truth is, my owner, he wants someone with the measurables. You go out there and you impress, and you will be on our radar. Can you do that?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Drink an extra protein shake or whatever you gotta do.
Okay.
Hand over your phone. I want to check your internet history.
You want me to give you my phone? Is it that just like normal procedure?
You bet it is. You just give anyone your phone? If someone asks for your playbook, would you give them that too?
No. What? What?
You have something to hide? Look, son, this interview's about transparency.
I think I'm being quite transparent.
Not transparent enough.
You're on a mountain in Alaska on a bus going 100 miles an hour. Where are you sitting on the bus?
Bus in Alaska. I go front of the bus.
Not middle.
Nope.
Have you looked at the engine before you even got into the bus? Did you check the tire pressure?
I hired a professional mechanic to inspect every part of the bus, as he is more qualified than me, and I am aware of my strengths and weaknesses.
Are you being cute with me, son?
No.
You're not. Now give me a serious answer. Would you be in the front of the bus, the middle of the bus, or the back of the bus, or the passenger side of the bus?
I already answered the front of the bus.
Why?
Because if I can see where we're going, I can make sure. Well, okay, is that the wrong answer?
Funny how many eyes are on us right now, huh? Breaking us down, picking us apart. Every mistake amplified. But we got it though, right? At least I know I do.
Hey, I'm looking for your agent.
I don't have an agent.
Didn't have an agent. Less more. Congratulations.
For what?
For getting an agent. Me. Boom.
I don't think... Have I met you before?
You're about to know me.
Quarterbacks, group 4.
Looks like you're up to throw, kid. Go get him. Or should I say, go get him, client. You,
No, I'm good, man, yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Got a lot of people already. Full roster. 2 full.
score. Shoot. Here goes set. 18 Gator. Fire. Here we go. Set go. Ready, ready. Set hut. Let's go now. 30 base. Now. Ready, ready. 60. Ready, ready. Down. 18 Gator. Let's go. Set. 8. Leaf River. Leaf River. Ready. 15. Lonnie. Hit it. Come on. Set. 60 outlaw. And up. Set. Ready. 50. Plant. Get it. Ready, set. Shoot. Ready, up. 5. Set up. 10 low. Set go. Got it. Set hut. Here we go, here we go. Tap now. Let's go. 70. Ready, ready. Here we go. Set. 90. Go. Break. Leaf River. Leaf River. Here we go. Hit it. Let's go now. 18. Get it up. You ready? Get it. Ready. Shoot. Ready, break. 5.
Thanks, man.
New York fans were very vocal about you this week on social media. How would you feel about playing for the Giants?
Well, they're right. That's a team that needs a leader. And they know I could be the guy for them.
Very true.
What do you feel is your biggest strength as an NFL quarterback?
Well, I've worked with the legendary Jack Ford, so reading a defense is in my DNA.
What do you say to the critics that think you aren't ready to play in the NFL?
Have any of these critics ever played football? Honestly, I don't care what they say. It's all white noise to me. All that really matters is what those NFL teams think, guys.
Let's say this all doesn't work out for you. What's your plan B?
No plan B for me.
It's a great answer.
It's very smart. Thank you.
Bavarian chocolate cake. Nice twist. That's my client. let it go to voicemail. Build some anticipation. But if you answer it, you'll show that the teams can count on you. So, answer it.
Hello?
Sorry, sir. We regret to...
Yeah.
What was it?
You're not getting an invite to the draft. Which is a good thing. I mean, just ask Brady, right? Hey, how's this? I know a tailor, and he can make it feel like you're there. What's your vibe?
I don't really have a vibe. Should get like a suit?
Suit? Huh, ma'am? You like a man in a nice suit?
Him? Yeah.
Yeah. Huh? Stamp of approval. First-class stamp of approval for somebody who's not getting invited to the draft.
I don't even have a suit.
Since 2010 have made the most Pro Bowl noise with picks like this. Daniel, just a quick thought before we send things to the stage over there.
Some interesting quarterbacks. Ryan Finley, Jared Stidham, Clayton Thorson from Northwestern. I'm anxious to see where they go today.
Those are the quarterbacks that are at the top of your draft. And as you can see, most of any school on day number 3. And that is a draft nugget. We're just dropping draft nuggets.
He throws the best ball of anybody in
Couldn't have done better at the combine.
You know, I didn't ask you to be my agent.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have been. I had people lining up wanting me to represent them.
No, you didn't, actually. I don't even know if you're credited, man.
Put it on speaker.
Okay. Hello?
This is Doug Marone, head coach out in Jacksonville. We've had our eye on you for a while. We're making you the newest member of the Jaguars. Be ready to compete.
We will be!
Who's that?
Don't worry about it. Thank you so much, sir. I'll be there. I'll be ready to go. Thank you. Oh, yes!
Let's get some grilled cheese.
Let's start at the top, the Jaguars. Draft winners, draft losers.
I'm going with winners, Kay. They drafted for athleticism and upside. They got a whole bunch of guys with a ton of it.
What do you think about that 4th-round pick, the quarterback?
Well, he has the potential to be the 2nd or 3rd best quarterback in this draft. I mean, can he come in right away and make plays right now? Probably not, but soon, though.
Do you think he'll start any games this season?
Yeah, probably. I mean, he showed flashes in the playoffs and the combine, and he has the talent that can go out there and lead this team.
That's why we love Nate. Very optimistic. Everybody's going to Canton, but no, hold on, Nate. You're right. Late in the season's out of reach. I think they'll give him a chance to test the waters, right?
Late in the season, man. You know how this game goes. It's going to be sooner than that. And I bet they'll be pleasantly surprised.
So where are we headed?
Oh, isn't it on the app?
That you?
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't gonna say anything because I'm a professional. But for what it's worth, I think you are the guy that's gonna turn things around here for our quarterback situation. You know, I played a little JUCO ball myself.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Had the coach in here last week, and I was not impressed at all. I do a little JV coaching in my spare time, so I have a really good feel about the game. Should have told him one of my plays. He could have used it this Sunday.
You know, I actually haven't met him yet.
Doug Marone, great guy. Been here a few years now. I really like him. You know, you're lucky. The Jags defense is nasty. And a healthy Fournette should make your life a lot easier. But honestly, all you really got to do is find a young receiver, drop bombs, and score those TDs in Duval County. Because that's how we do it here. We just signed Nick Foles. He's a stud. I love him. But I got a good feeling about you. I see greatness in you. Tell Marone I said that.
Thanks. I'll pass it along. Not really sure how much they'll listen to me, though. I'm just a rookie.
Had Chris Pratt in here last week. Good-looking guy. But I think if he fights a Raptor, the Raptor's gonna win. That's just me. That's just me. I don't care how many names he calls him. In fact, I actually did some archaeology on the side. And I found a T-Rex bone in Missouri once. I think it was a T-Rex bone.
I was like, look at, whoa!
Sorry about that. Cool. Actually, I think you can just drop me off right up here, man.
Oh,
Yeah, sure. Just right up front. Thank you.
This is the start of something beautiful, kid. And in this city, if you need anything, if you need alpacas, if you need emus, any type of livestock, home loan, or warranty, you call me.
You're the guy.
If you... Then go call.
This game,
Wow.
it's about legacy, kid.
Jacksonville.
Achievement, exceeding expectations. Your college accolades, they're in the past. Your draft status, just a number. But your legacy, you start building that today. It's about the way you interact with teammates, coaches, opponents. It's about fearlessness, week in, week out. Overcoming the onslaught of the league's top defenders. Demonstrating leadership in everything you do, from how you play to what you wear. It's about laying a strong foundation in your rookie season, becoming the quarterback I always knew you were. But first, right now, it's about winning a starting job.
Wait, Joji's nachos?
Good luck out there, kid.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When up it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Get drown out my problems. Let me. When up it's magic. With the gang, we ball out. It can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you
start the regular season by selecting your season goal?
Feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
STRO,
I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support rod, lifting up.
This is the player card. This is your development trait. Superstar.
You will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots. Say no, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride? Never tired. You will never know. You ain't never tried. Work it out. Hit the gym. Hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job. You can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do?
Alright, well, the first one. Hopefully. Patrick Holmes.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great color coops. Uno, no, I can't be number 2. MVP, the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. Ready. 30 base.
59. Check the outs, check the outs.
Go.
On play action, they'll throw out to his left. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end. But it'll be second down. Fourth-round guy, and many thought that's about where he would go. But I think he's got some upside, right?
He can come right in and be what they call a core special teams player, playing all 4 phases of it, and have a chance to work his way into the lineup. I think a year or 2 down the road, they could have a solid starter.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into the...
Ready, 8, read.
Mike 50. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
And go! Intercept. All day.
On the set.
59 mark. Check. 59. Watch the run.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Man open is Keelan Cole complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Leonard Fournette. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Westbrook, is he good, right? Isn't he a good player?
Tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. This is caught. And he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
This Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. They'll set up a throw to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. Back to throw here to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's go. 10-2 stop.
Let's go, D. Strong right. Strong right.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. The open man is Westbrook. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lee. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another 1st down.
Go! 90 Wolf. I got you, Pop.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Keelan Cole, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Single receiver. Hey, you're...
They'll throw now on the final play. Looking long for Westbrook. And my goodness, this is incomplete. All right.
Ready. 18 Gator. Let's go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And they'll start with great field position.
Let's go. Interception, baby. Let's go.
Down. 30 base.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Dance, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Emmanuel Agba able to run him down for a loss of a yard. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quitting here.
0.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there at 22. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. He'll look to throw. Throw right side of the tight end O'Shaughnessy. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Buying time to his left. And this is caught at the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. D.D. Westbrook is intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me a...
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Frank Clark just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Keelan Cole there to make the grab. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it?
Head up. 60 outlaw.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Head up.
He'll look to throw. Lee's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Forced out to his left. And this is caught by Lee. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marquise Lee, 26 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook. And it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's got the hook up to Lee. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener. And it's a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Keelan Cole, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Well, one underlying storyline between these two teams is that the Chiefs head coach Andy Reid, he knows a lot about Nick Foles, the Jags QB. He drafted the quarterback when he was calling the shots in Philadelphia and later would sign him to Kansas City as a backup in 2016. But Kansas City, they have won the last 4 in this series, including a 30-14 victory a year ago. At the time, that got the Chiefs to 5-0 on the young season. Rolling to his right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll look to throw here. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Come on, set.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
They'll look to throw. And able to find Conley. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Back to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode. This ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Desto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican,
I think I'm gonna end the video right here, guys.
Save no name though. We need more.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.